What's up everyone, this is Rita aka Fàn Lǎoshī, your accent coach and Chinese teacher. Today we're gonna talk dirty. No, get your mind out of the gutter. In this video, we're gonna watch two Hollywood celebrities, Robert Downy Jr. and Michael Jai White, using Mandarin profanity, insults, 脏话 in their movies. It might not be a good idea to use these phrases randomly, but they might be useful for you, in some circumstances. So who swears better in a language they don't even speak? Let's take a look. And remember, you can now join my Chinese pronunciation training program to speak real Mandarin Chinese like you never could before. 35% off pre-sale with lifetime membership is open right now. Check out ritachinese.com in the description. Now, let's go.
走吧，
左吧，左吧，走吧。走。
尊敬你，我来。
Okay, that's a weird sentence, like 尊敬你，我来. It literally means respect you, I come. That's not a real sentence in Chinese. Chinese young people actually like to say the English word respect nowadays because the rap music and hip-hop culture are popular in China now. If you wanna say I come with all respect, I guess you can say 我满怀敬意的来了, something like that. But it just sounds super normal and people don't really say that.
我没有而已。
我没有. So 我没 like I don't, 我没 I guess. So he either said 我没有 I don't have, or 我没用 I'm useless. Maybe not. Anyways, for no worries, you can say like 别担心 don't worry. If people say sorry to you, you can respond with 没关系 or 没事儿。
为什么只拿起你的机器？
What? Okay, this is interesting. Let me watch again.
为什么只拿起你的机器？
为什么只拿着你的鸡鸡? So the intonation and rhythm sound like a young Chinese rapper who is trying to imitate American rappers' English flow. The original tones were totally lost. Look, these guys are confused.
找到一个外国人，
外国人，
找到千里，
找
路
到
天涯都长。
Z or zhi are pretty similar to Chinese natives.
找到一个外国人，找到千里。
And the sentence structure is just a typical English sentence structure, basically. Because in Mandarin, the place word always goes before the verb. So we will say, 我在稻田里找到了一个外国人. Also 了. So we tend to use the particle 了 here to indicate the aspect of the action. And 了 is not a past tense marker, remember? The sentence is actually pretty good because it literally means you are nothing at all. And the question word plus 都不 is a basic structure for complete negation. 我妈便秘. Really? 便 as in 方便 could be used in 噗噗 大便 or 屁屁 小便. And 便秘 is like secret poo-poo. So constipation kind of makes sense, I guess.
对于问题，压你，没问题。
打你没问题. Yeah, I heard some tone contours here. Yay.
Not so fucking bland, fucking asshole. 我拿下次给你女儿。
女儿 two syllables. 女儿, not 女儿.
给你女儿。
And 虾子 sounds like some sudden Chinese dialect, because usually we just say 虾 for shrimp. And actually the word 虾子 was just banned in Chinese news, so don't use it. And the sentence structure also sounds pretty English here, because the Chinese prepositions like for or to also go before the verb in most cases. 老大, okay.
我们闯出了一个国窑，
耍处。
放飞弹。
Okay, so 老大 is super authentic. It means boss, leader, or like anyone in charge. He said, 我们抓住了一个鬼佬. I guess Reggie Lee wants to practice 知 versus 吃 because that could be confusing. And also the word 鬼佬, foreigner. I think it's used in Cantonese area. I'm not sure which one is worse, 鬼佬 or 老外, because both of them are not so respectful for expats in Chinese-speaking areas. If you are a Cantonese speaker, please leave a comment and let me know what you think.
我发现用一条龙牌到你耳里，直到听你。
I have to say that was terrible. I heard 我发现 I found
我发现
classic sh versus s. And maybe 有一条 a street of something.
一条龙牌到你耳里。
I guess he wanted to say 鲶鱼, which is catfish, but 鱼 I don't think it's the sound of any existing language.
Class, don't let him take me off the yak.
Oh wow, that hurts.
Bitch, I'll fucking hate you.
什么时候？
Okay, that's good. 什么时候？什么时候？ Second tone. 什么时候？
是，我找到他，
是，
在昨夜。
是我找到他在昨夜。Typical English sentence structure. And also 昨夜 last night. 作业 homework. So tones matter a lot. If you are working on the Beijing accent, like one of the students that I've been tutoring this year, sure, it's fine. Otherwise, you gotta straighten your tongue a little bit when you say 是. By the way, if you are enjoying the content, subscribe for more Mandarin learning tips that you won't find anywhere else. Now let's keep going.
My speedman in the main building.
我出，先要上，我不会出现，我需要 electrolyte。
Electrolyte. Really?
肚子，一拉肚子。
肚子 and 拉肚子. Like tummy and diarrhea?
Constipator.
Okay, again, English word. Constipator. Okay.
Chinese, but it sounds like you're improvising is for shit.
Jack Black knows it. Good.
你为什么 Julian？
Okay. 你为什么 Julian is why you pig face. But cover face is 遮脸. And actually, we will say 你为什么遮这脸? The 遮 indicates the action is ongoing.
我的脸开始下面雨。
I think they really want to look up the fish names in Chinese, because I heard 油, 鳗鱼, 三文鱼, salmon, but I didn't hear anything about koi fish, 鲤鱼.
我们以后我来了，300人要赶我，闭口喊闭嘴。
Yes, 闭嘴. No, 闭嘴. I couldn't. I can't. I'm sorry. Just continue.
你结结巴巴的。
你结结巴巴的. 结巴 or 结结巴巴 means stutter. So what he said just means shut up, you stutter. And if you want to say you make noise that means nothing, it doesn't make any sense, or BS, we can say 狗屁不通. So 你说的狗屁不通 means that's bullshit.
谢谢你的漂亮。
Why the two 谢 are different?
谢谢你。
谢是你的漂亮. So thanks for your beauty. What? Greatness, you can say 伟大. 谢谢你的伟大. That doesn't sound Chinese either. But now 漂亮. That's weird.
我会到天里。
我会到稻田里 or 我回到稻田里. I will go to the rice paddy or I will return the rice paddy. Tones are important.
等一等，
等一等 is pretty good.
你说道场，
道场.
现在你说马场。
What? Why Poppy Farm is 马场? He didn't say anything about 马场, right?
我的农村。
我的农村. And now it's my village.
Is your fault? American?
Yeah, he just find that he's American. Surprise! Okay, I like the emotion there, but when we say like kill him, we will use le there to indicate that this will happen really soon. So we will say 杀了他. But here, if you just say 杀他, that sounds a bit weird. Phew, that was not easy. I mean, after teaching hundreds of students over past 10 years, I always think I'm pretty good at recognizing what people are trying to say with different accents. But this is way beyond what I've ever heard before. It's funny, but it's basically a different language. I don't even know how to grade Robert Downey Jr.'s Chinese because the pronunciation is quite English accented, or let's say too creative. The tones are mostly off, which means at least half of the meaning is lost. So his lines are very unrecognizable. Plus, the word selection and sentence structures are not what Chinese natives would usually say. So I can say it'd be totally confusing for any Chinese natives if they really heard people saying this kind of Mandarin. Let's just hope next one is easier.
He said something to me in Chinese. Like, what sounds like some
Okay, maybe this is the wrong clip. I'm curious, is that how most people think of Chinese pronunciation? Okay. The pitch is a bit too high.
Oh, Larry, where are you?
This one.
Oh, Larry's dead. Who's this?
Huh? 管你什么事？把 Larry 放电话上。
So the first sentence is perfect, so it's none of your business. 关你什么事 or 管你什么事 both are fine. The second one is super English.
把 Larry 放电话上。
It's just directly translated from English, I guess. Because in Chinese, we will say 让 O'Leary 接电话, ask someone to pick up the phone.
你说什么？
That is impressive. That's amazing. 思 or 诗 doesn't really matter. But the tones, the pronunciation, actually the intonation, the stress also. Like 你说什么? That sounds amazing. Wow.
去你妈！
救我吗？
对，
Yeah, like everything just sounds so good. Like why? How much time did he spend on practicing all this?
他妈的，去你妈！你王八蛋！我马上就来，把你杀掉！
That is amazing. I don't think I can swear in English that fluently myself.
去你妈！
去你妈 is like go f yourself.
他妈的！
So 他妈的 in Chinese is basically like effing, like f***ing. So you can use it as adjective and adverb. You can use it anywhere.
你王八蛋！
王八蛋 is like turtle's egg. I guess it's something similar with son of in English. Let me listen to it again. I enjoy this.
他妈的，去你妈！你王八蛋！我马上就来，把你杀掉！
And 我把你杀掉. I think it's acceptable in that case, in that situation. I guess people would just say 我杀了你 because it's shorter. And usually the shorter, the emotion is stronger, right?
把我杀掉啊！你来呀，你来呀！
Okay, 你来呀，你来呀. That's a super common way to try to provoke someone, like bring it. 来呀，来呀，你抓不到我. That's funny.
看好了，听到吗？
看好了 here is a bit weird because 看好 is usually used when you want to show someone how to do something, like watch closely. 看好了. Okay, I'm gonna do this. But what he wanted to say, just wait, right? So we can just say 你等着 or 你等着瞧 wait and see. And also he said 听到吗?
听到吗？
I guess he wanted to ask, did you hear it? Did you hear me? Might need le here. 听到了吗? Did you hear me? Yeah, that's something we would say.
我马上就来。听到。
我马上就来. Perfect, I'll be there soon. But it ends with 听到, like 听到. That is funny. It sounds weird to Chinese natives because it's basically just hear, and that's it. Yeah, I guess we would just say 听到了吧? I assume you already heard it. Well, this is fun. I enjoyed it. I don't really think we need any conclusion or even discussion here because obviously Michael Jai White's Mandarin Chinese in the movie is so much better than Robert Downy Jr. I mean, everything just sounds so good. The tones, pronunciation, stress, rhythm, so the intonation, everything, literally. Of course, there are some minor mistakes in terms of word, phrase, or some grammar points that Chinese people would have a more authentic way to express the meaning. But overall, his Mandarin just sounds perfect. I can say perfect to me. Good job! So if you like this kind of content, please let me know in the comments so I'll make more for you. Remember, with Fàn Lǎoshī, Chinese makes perfect sense. See you in the next video.